G'day everyone, welcome back to the channel. I've got the Harley fired up, the weather's looking good, and I'm heading for a dose of history at the Ipswich Rail Museum. We'll be rolling through some country roads along the way, so stick around, this should be a great ride. The first pit stop is at Dalby. Time to stretch the legs and check out a bit of rail history. The old railway station depot, it's still here. A great bit of Aussie rail memorabilia. I think that's all closed up. Used to be a train line running around here. That's a bit of a disappointment, eh? Oh, look at that machine. Yeah, the next stop is Dalby. It's time to top up the tank with a bit of motion lotion before heading out past the golden wheat fields towards Toowoomba. Now this is a bit of a first for me. I'll be taking the Toowoomba bypass. The bypass opened back in 2019 and it's been one of the biggest road projects in Queensland. It stretches about 40 k's around the north of Toowoomba, cutting out those tight city streets. It's built for heavy freight and long haul trucks, but it's great fun for riders too. The smooth surface, wide open views, if it wasn't so smoky. There are too many bushfires around. After rolling down the Toowoomba bypass, it was a nice easy run through the downs and into Ipswich. The traffic starts to build a little bit, and all I can say is thank God for the GPS. Well, here it is. And I think I've been saying it wrong. It's officially known as the Workshops Rail Museum. This place is packed with history. It used to be the main railway workshops for the whole of Queensland, where steam engines were built and maintained for over centuries. These days it's been turned into an interactive museum full of locomotives, tools, stories from the people who kept the railways moving. It's a great spot for anyone who loves machinery or just history or good old-fashioned engineering. Let's head inside, we'll have a look around and see what treasures we can find. This is pretty good. They've done a big cutaway. You can see the big piston and liner. Into the crankshaft. So the engine drives a generator, which is there, which then electric down to electric motors on the wheel. So it's really a big Tesla, a diesel driven Tesla. Yeah, so back here, gearbox driving a big fan up there. Obviously they've got to suck all the hot air out somewhere, and a big compressor to run all the air brakes. Interesting bit of gear. There we go, we can even get in this one and have a drive. Direction, train, oh, that's the brake. Independent brake. So can we drive it? Oh, look out. So we want to go forward. What's this one do? Forwards, backwards, broken. Oh, I think that's the brake off. No. I think she's broken. The direction controller, black lever, but it... Oh, now it does. Now it works. There we go, now we're going. Well, no, all these switches seem to do shit. We'll give him all the horsepowers. We're gaining speed. We ain't stopping, fellas. This is the express lane. Pretty cool train set. Yeah, a bit of a pity about the glare, trying to look through the glass. But what you're looking at are the original foundry patterns. These were used to shape sand moulds, where they'd pour molten metal into them to make the different railway components. It's pretty amazing craftsmanship when you think about it.
Box is carried outside and allowed to cool further for 24 hours. The next day, the mine is opened, the sand is chipped away, revealing
Only timber.
there's a few ravages and some are not initial.
So just timber patterns, and they made sand moulds. What's in here? I think I'm going the wrong way. That's unusual.
I never thought I'd see the day when a son of mine would be driving a diesel.
I don't have a whole lot of choice, Dad. I can quit and try and get another job. Not easy when you're almost 40 years of age and all you know is trains. Or I could ask for a transfer up north.
Jeez, I was looking for
Still
lunch
extend
too.
at Mackay. But I don't want to uproot Marie and the kids. So I've decided to stay in Ipswich and drive diesels.
What about the firemen? What are they going to do?
They're still in that then.
Yeah, twiddle their thumbs instead of shoveling coal.
It's not just the men I'm worried about.
There's the old steam train there at the back with all the
Whole
people.
families have grown up around the workshop, depended on the workshops. And I'm not just talking about the pay packet every week. I met your father at the
All
workshop.
these skilled people.
I've worked there all his life. More than 50 years.
Your dad had just started his apprenticeship, and I was working at the canteen.
And when we got married, you had to resign.
Big old drill press, bandsaw.
During the war years, they put me on again because the place got so busy.
Used to buzz like a bee like at lunchtime that day.
Right back to upholsterers. Bloody unreal, eh? They made everything.
Suppose you boys lived wires in the workshops. I think this is the dance for railway institute.
That's another thing. When the workshop started,
More timber moulds.
according to the Railway Institute, to dance as a recording.
So in 40 years,
Surveying equipment. Theodolite or whatever they call that. Did you?
to Croydon, and Townsville they've got to Ingham and to Ayr, but it's all separate, and then it goes out to Cloncurry, and then they have a train to, does the train go to?
Jeez, I wish you'd shut up.
And then Rockhampton out to Longreach. I don't think it goes to, yeah. Oh no, that's the Longreach one there from Rockhampton. And then they still have it only a little bit, so from Brisbane as far as
Yeah.
and that was it.
Interesting.
In 1920s, which is 100 years ago. That seems crazy. That's only as far as you can go. And the train went from Toowoomba. Doesn't even go.
Master clock. Precise bit of gear, eh? Isn't that nice?
In
Wouldn't mind that hanging in my lounge room.
years after that,
Pretty big joint. So from diesel back to steam, commissioned at Ipswich in 1950. Fire and Peacock and Co Limited, Manchester. They must import them from England, do they? Well, here we go. Builder, Manchester, England. There we go. Built in the 1950s. 200 psi boiler pressure. Very cool. That would have been hard old days. There's someone's house. So it must be the water tank in front. What do they call that, a D2? Oh no, it's a 22, there you go. So you go from a 20 over there to a 22. A 5-ton one, bloody hell. Getting big now. "25 horsepower, holy smokes. A traction engine. Doesn't that just look nice? Isn't that cool? Lighting's pretty crap in here. Yeah, it's a big steam-driven generators. I suppose this would have powered the workshop, I would guess. Another display. Plenty of stuff to read. Oh, look at that. Isn't that neat? You walk this way. Where are we? Right here. And it's a picture of a bridge. I'll come back this way. It's a picture of another bridge. Hey, that's cluey. So this is the upper class. Having a pot of tea and a scone. Royal Dalton. The Sunlander. We used to run over and watch the Sunlander go through Howard when we were kids. Grandfather lived right on the railway lines. Oh, there's old Slime Grimy. Just love these old buildings. Just goes on and on, doesn't it? There's just heaps of rooms, heaps of buildings. That's where I'd like to go, explore down there, not the museum itself. I'm more interested in the junk. Can I get you up through that window? Oh, I might be able to. I wish I brought that little extension. Oh. So what do you see up there? Tell me. Go up here, they call this the powerhouse up here. It looks like a bloody church. We'll go for a lookie. Need time for a cup of tea. And then back on the bike and head home. It's all locked up. I think I'm wasting my time up here. But look at the building, isn't that nice? There's a few bricks. Must have demolished something. What's up here? I think I'm going to be disappointed. Yep, I'm disappointed. Not even a hole I can put the camera through. Looks interesting. What can I see through the cracks? No. Stuff at all. Righto, head back down here, have a cup of tea. But yeah, just have a look at these old buildings. Aren't they bloody nice? You hear the sirens? They haven't stopped since I got here, eh? Righto, cup of tea time. I'll talk to you soon. Do you hear the sirens? It says another. Sounds like two. Well, they're very sick people here or very naughty people here. Don't know. Could be a fire too, I suppose. Okay, cup of tea. So this is the old original dining hall. And I'm here having a cup of coffee. And there's bloody no one here. It's just unbelievable. For Saturday, there's a half a dozen people outside there, that's it. Well, that's it. The Ipswich Rail Museum. Very cool place, highly recommend it. Only 12 or 15 bucks or something to get in. Well worth having a go and having a look. Yeah, you waste a lot of time here, there's a lot to read. I've just breezed through in a couple of hours, but spend some time, you can spend the whole day. Okay, catch ya. So no trip into Brisbane would be complete without some sort of a traffic jam. The GPS is telling me that lane is all blocked and she's all red. And that went on for kilometres, poor buggers. And the coppers They had to drive all the way out here to Black Soil to turn around to go back up Ipswich Road there and see what the problem was.
Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
Yep, had to do it. Blackbug Bakery, can't go past it. So I came across this Land Cruiser. Was so beat up, I turned around and went back and had another look. I really hope no one got hurt in it, but geez, I don't know. It had a hard landing. So with the sun getting low in the sky and about 900 kilometres on the clock, it's been one heck of a day on the Harley. And as I climb up Binjor Range and roll back into Mandubra, I can't help but think, where to next? I really hope you enjoyed this trip. If you did, please hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up and come along with me on the next one. See you next time.